You're back with another video. We got top 10. Why Jujutsu Kaisen just right there? All right, I guess it's gonna be on this list. I guess Jujutsu Kaisen and One Piece gonna be on this list, guarantee right there. And anime. I guess it was gonna be on this list. So we got top 10 anime fights of 2021. I'm assuming so far, because it's not over. But then we got it's by top 10 anime. Smooth Jazz. I love their channel. Like, sub, what it's up. I'm not even gonna go down there. I know there's gonna be fate. I saw the word fate, and I'm like, I know there's gonna be fate in here. I'm pretty sure that's the thumbnail. Yeah, it's right there. That's the thumbnail. It's gonna be fate. Let's get into it. It ruined my whole vibe. Why to pause like that? It might not have paused for you. It paused for me. Ruined the whole vibe.
2020 may not have been the best year for some. However, the world of anime continues to entertain us with some amazing anime. It may still be early in the year, but we've had some amazing fights
So
already.
many
And so here's a
explosions,
list
bright
of
colors.
that
I love every bit
2021
of it.
has given us so far. After 3 long years, there is finally a sequel to B, The Beginning. Although the short 6 episodes of this season was not enough to really progress the story, it did set up nicely for the 3rd season. It's an interesting story that initially appears like a simple detective story of finding the murderer. However, there was more to this supernatural mystery show that unravels as the story progresses. One of the highlights of this anime is the action scenes, especially the close-up scenes. We see this from the very first episode. Beautiful choreography, character designs, and fluidity, which makes the fight far more entertaining. Hopefully, the wait for Season 3 is not as long.
That shot right there, like one of Hell's demons popping up right there. That is imagery. Behind the fire, the crisp fire, the black wings, and like, ooh, cannon. Oh yeah, I saw this on Twitter nonstop when it first, and I was like, whoa.
We only had to wait 900 plus episodes to finally
Worth
witness
it.
the clash between the legendary Roger Pirates and Whitebeard Pirates, or in other words, Ace's dad versus Ace's father. One Piece
Alright,
may
bro.
be a low-running series, but
Alright.
it has fantastic animation, especially in the recent arcs.
It was unnecessary
This
to add that
stunning
in there.
animation made the clash between these legends that much more epic. It was an amazing
I noticed about him, he just be assuming you watch and you're caught up. So like, if you're not caught up, be warned before you watch a top 10 anime, because he just throws in stuff that you could move around it, but like if you watch the show you'll understand. If not, I don't know what's going on out there.
to see the younger versions of many legendary characters all at once. We have our dynamic duo, Shanks and Buggy. Then there is Rayleigh, claiming to be always serious and yet uses a single finger to stop young Marco. Finally, we have the captains themselves. May the man with the better mustache
Marco had a
win
big
this
ass
legendary
head.
fight. Let's all pay respect to the dead One Piece fans who couldn't witness these wonderful... Finally, we have the captains themselves.
I gotta look at this man's
Uses
head.
a single finger
Look
to
at that thing. Oh my goodness. It is so big. Bald as hell too. Oh, Marco. Marco. I'm glad he grew that facial hair out, because his shit is... Bro, he really went to the barber and said, fuck me up, fam. They did it.
young Marco.
Big ass head. Look at that. Oh my... He lucky. I couldn't pause it in
Finally,
time.
we
I'm
have
not
the
going
captains
back.
themselves.
He lucky I
May the
couldn't
man
pause
with
it
the
in
better
time. His
mustache
big ass
win
head.
this legendary fight. Let's all pay respect to the dead One Piece fans who couldn't witness these wonderful scenes we have waited years for.
And like now I'm sad. Like why he bring it there? Now I gotta enjoy the show for them. Like,
Some people love Boruto. Some people hate it. But this was the fight that made both groups satisfied. The animation for this fight was far above the usual animation.
Yeah, I don't even know who that dude is.
Coupled
I'm
with
be
the
honest with you.
impressive choreography and fluid movements make it probably one of the best fights of the entire series. Kawaki knows nothing about the art of ninja, and yet he was still able to fight impressively with just pure martial arts. We can only wait to see his abilities once trained like a ninja. This was one of the
Does he
more
need
brutal
to?
fights of the
'Cause
show. Even as the villain
he
begs for
whipping
mercy,
his ass.
Kawaki shows no signs of mercy. He kills the enemy right after he finishes insulting his breath.
息がくせえよ豚野郎
Enjoy the animation whilst it lasts.
Are you sure this is Naruto? Cause this look different. This look different. Or Baruto, like this look different. This what it should have been all time?
Slime has grown to become an overwhelmingly powerful being.
'Cause they definitely did
But
rush
just
that
before he
anime
became a
out.
demon lord, he had an extremely tough fight against the leader of the Western Saints Church's 10 Great Saints. She believes he was responsible for the death of a former teacher and decides to kill him in revenge.
Wait, what? Why her chibi self? That's adorable. I don't think it was on purpose,
This
but you
was a
know.
frustrating fight to watch for many reasons. One of which was the weakened state that Rimuru was in due to the barrier. At the same time, it was nice to finally see someone giving him a challenge, as he often avoids direct confrontation with individuals potentially stronger than himself. Luckily, he has a high
Okay,
IQ,
yeah, that's gross.
and he manages to fake his death and retreat successfully, for now.
Why? I'm just looking at the animation. I don't know if it's on purpose or not, but it feels like accidental. Go ahead, slow down some. Look at that. Why did it get straight? Okay, it don't want to work. It don't want to work. Never mind. I was trying to do something, but it's not working.
World Trigger is back and has leveled up with much better pacing and animation for Season 2. And unlike other shonen, there is a heavy focus on team fights and strategies. There have already been some great fights this year, but the one that stands out the most is the group fight between the top attackers of Border Agency versus the invading neighbours. Each one of the Border Agents have very different personalities and fighting styles, and yet their team play and synchrony was outstanding. Individually, the neighbours may have been superior, but as a team, the Border Agents were able to coordinate and use their
Oh, is
strengths
that one that they
far
don't
more
die? It's just
effectively.
like magic,
Looking forward to seeing the main trio reaching similar levels of skill.
like just the magic like body or something.
真っ二つだ
タイバー家の務めご立派でした。
The common theme in shonen fights is to usually have a little chat with the enemy, wait for each other's transformations, and then shout out a few attack names. But not in Attack on Titan.
Wow, he went right for it. Now be warned, if you haven't watched the season
Warhammer
yet,
Titan was knocked out before she could even
he
finish
gonna
the
go-
transformation. Eren
before it gets too deep, he's going to go into detail about what happens, like very much detail. I literally just watched the last list of his. He said word by word like what the fight was about. I haven't seen the season yet. I'm like, well, it's my fault. I understand. This is your chance. If you haven't seen it yet, skip the entry. Just straight up skip the entry.
has undergone peak character development in Season 4, from a naive young boy to a calculative, ruthless man. The Warhammer Titan may have been the strongest Titan in the series, but the fully grown Eren
'Cause, like,
was
this is
just
stuff
too
that
experienced both strategically and in combat.
You wouldn't know unless
Ironically,
you've already seen
do
it.
you have any
He's
last
adding
words
flavor to it. I
for the
get
last
it.
words of the Warhammer Titan?
エレン・イエーガ最後に言い残すことはありますか
Black Clover suddenly came to an end, but not before delivering us with some epic fights. The animation and choreography was simply amazing. especially the coordination between God Mode Yami and the Devil Mode Asta.
God mode Yami.
Both Yami
You really don't notice like how much be spoiled in these videos until like you're not caught up. If you don't know nothing, I guess it's fine because that means nothing. But when you're like a season behind or like 10 episodes behind, you like, whoa, what? When did that happen? And it blows your mind. I might just be overreacting, but like it blows your mind.
and Asta surpass their limits in this fight. First, Yami unlocks an epic new skill, and then Asta releases more of his devil powers in exchange for one of his arms. The tension built throughout the fight with
See,
the
yeah,
countdown
'cause I had
was
not
another great touch,
know
keeping
about
the
that.
viewers on edge. But the highlight
He
of
just
this
don't got
fight
an arm
was
now?
the very last second. Yami passes his katana across in a symbolic moment, acknowledging Asta as a successor. Asta reacts to this within a split second.
He a
and
one-armed
gets himself
swordsman.
into a stance similar to Yami's dimension stance and delivers the final blow.
This is pretty though. It's pretty. Black Clover don't always got the best animation, but like it does its job. The Veto, that man's eyeballs look like you pause it on a frame. That man's eyeballs look like olives. I'm gonna put that in your head next time you go watch Veto fight Yami. Like, look at his eyes. You're gonna see it. You're gonna see it forever.
Jujutsu Kaisen may have only been 24 episodes long, but almost every single one of its battles were gorgeously animated. We see the main characters make great progression throughout the series and are now strong enough to take on special grade curses by themselves.
In 24 episodes, they
Just
made
when we
progress.
thought Nagumi's psychotic fight was epic, the last episode was even better, where we see just how crazy Nobara is. She was a complete savage, turning herself into a voodoo doll. She was completely the antagonist here, that made even a special grade curse cry. The teamwork and music were a great addition. It was too bad we couldn't see Sukuna once more in action, but Yuji made up for it by showing off his superhuman strength and Black Flash.
Okay. He punched him so hard blood splurted out the back?
This movie wasn't exactly released in 2021, but the worldwide availability wasn't until the Blu-ray release in 2021.
Do the servants change names? Because I'm pretty sure Ryder is that big bulky dude. Unless I'm tripping, but
This makes it to the top of the list for the pure quality of animation and choreography. If you thought Saber Alta vs Berserker fight was spectacular, Ufotable surpasses it with this phenomenal fight. The technicalities of the animation and special effects were unbelievable, especially the seamless integration of both 2D and 3D elements. We finally see Medusa in her full powered glory.
yeah,
And she
Saber and
deserves
Medusa.
every bit of that
I
budget.
mean, maybe it was just a mistitle. Had me confused for a second.
This battle between the epitome of speed and power and their respective powers and skills were beautifully showcased in this stunning fight.
Yeah, they put their foot in this. They whole foot.
If you enjoyed that,
They put their whole foot in that. All them colors, the explosion, like that gave me like probably better, but like Todoroki
and their
versus
respective powers and
Deku
skills
vibes.
were beautifully showcased.
Definitely
in
better.
this stunning fight.
But it was just like just a showcase of power. It was just like, oh my goodness. That's such a showcase of power. I had to look at it one more time. Hey, if you guys like the video, like, comment, sub. Let me know what you guys want me to react to, because it's hard not having suggestions, you know. I've reacted to both suggestions, just the video didn't come out for the second one, but you know, the first one's up there on the channel, so Put what you want me to react to. Link in the description. And I'm out. Peace.